I almost broke. I almost broke this morning. I almost forgot why. Didn't get very much sleep last night. Right now it's about 5:30 in the morning, April 10th, and I just finished my leg workout. And guys, I've been pushing myself hard as hell. We all wake up with those days where we want to fucking tap. We want to quit. We want to give up. Every day presents those opportunities, those situations. Every day. I can't think of one day that goes by where you and I haven't had a day where we wanted to fucking quit. And I almost did this morning. Get a little more sleep, Jeremiah. Let your body rest, Jeremiah. You're going through a lot right now, Jeremiah. Who the fuck is Jeremiah? I don't know about you guys, but my name is not who I am. My name was one that was given to me. Who I am is a force that's greater than Jeremiah. Who we are. I'm my soul. I'm a spirit. But it can be so easy to forget the power that we have inside of us and how much we can get done. Guys, I wanted to come on and shoot this video this morning because the guilt of not shooting it was so painful. I had to get it off my chest. The pain of regret can really guide us in life. And it guided me to achieving and living a very fulfilling military career. Whenever we listen to what we're going to regret, when we pay attention to it, it can really guide us to a happy and fulfilling life. So when I woke up this morning, I didn't want to train. I didn't want to get out of bed. All I could think about was how much I would regret not taking the next step I knew was best for me. So I went and did the workout. And I had mental fog. I had plum syndrome, poor little old me. I had comparison syndrome. I walked in the gym and I saw people in there earlier than me and I got mad. I should be here first. Jeremiah started complaining. But I got in and I did the work. Went through the reps. I went through the sets. And instead of projecting outward and getting mad at everybody else, getting mad at the people in the gym and the world, and instead of enrolling in this idea that I need more rest and that I'm working too hard, these stories that keep us from doing the things that we know are best for us, instead of enrolling into a negative perspective of my situation, I started hunting and trying to remember why the fuck I was doing what I was doing. When it comes to you guys going after your dreams and becoming the person that you know you can become, what you want is going to get you started. But while you're doing it, will pull you through. Whether it was the gym this morning or my military career, whenever the hard times hit, my why is what pulled me through. The clearer you are about your why, the stronger the force will be that pulls you through. The stronger the pull. The stronger the why, the stronger the pull. Sometimes you have to stumble upon your why. Sometimes you have to find your why in the dark times, in the hard times. Sometimes you know your why, and they just become more apparent when you're going through difficult times. But being clear and understanding why you're doing the things that you're doing is going to be the invisible force that pulls you through the adversity. My why is what got me through basic training, AIT, a 15-month deployment to Iraq, infantry school, reconnaissance school, ranger school, airborne school, air assault school, 2 years away from my wife. There was a period where I did a deployment, military school, another deployment. And I wanted to be with my wife. I was away for 2 years. And I wanted to be with her. The pain of wanting something so bad and it being outside of your control is excruciating. But in that 2-year time period where I was away from my wife, I was hurting. I was in such emotional turmoil. I was broken in that 2-year time period. I had been through multiple deployments. I was dealing with combat stress, adjustment disorder, some PTSD type symptoms. I was having nightmares every single night. And I just wanted to go home with my wife. Guys, I don't even like thinking about that time period because I was in so much pain. And maybe I'll share the full story another time. But I had failed overseas and I was away from her for 2 years. And I wanted to be by her side. And she wanted to be by my side. In that 2-year time period, I asked myself, why the hell am I doing what I'm doing every day? I barely had the strength to get out of bed. I was sleeping on a blow-up mattress in a shitty apartment. And I'd wake up in the morning. I was away from her. She was on the West Coast. I was on the East Coast. I had just gotten back from a deployment. I went on to a military school. After that military school, I did another deployment. And in between all of this, while I was at that school, I was sleeping on a $50 blow-up mattress. Every morning I would wake up and just muscle up the strength to get myself to execute that day. My internal accountability system was broken. I had a very hard time getting myself to do the task at hand. My internal accountability system was flawed and broken. So I set my environment up to help me. I needed a crutch. I needed a system. I needed more support. And I didn't have people to lean on. I was alone. So I put this little 3x5 card next to my bed and I put it on a piece of Tupperware because I didn't have a nightstand. I just had a piece of Tupperware that I brought some of my clothes in, and I set that down next to the bed and I wrote why. Why am I doing this? Why am I getting up? Why am I even trying today? Why am I even going to go into work? Why am I not just going to end it? And I wrote out some answers underneath it because I wanted to be reminded every day why I was putting one foot forward. One of the bullets that I wrote on that 3x5 card was to show others it can be done. And what that statement meant to me was that I was living to show others that no matter what adversity you have gone through, no matter what you have been through in your life, that what you want can be done. And so I sacrificed myself every day to show others it could be done. Nobody applauding, nobody cheering for me. I wasn't even really on social media at the time, a little bit on social media, but I didn't have my mentorship and coaching business. I was just on there because I wanted love and connection, and I wanted to just feel something. But I wrote down why, and that question was the first thing I saw when I woke up, and it was the last thing I saw when I went to sleep. The question of why got me out of bed the next day. And I kept that 3x5 card with me throughout the entire school and the deployment that I went on next. So I was in the gym this morning and I was feeling weak and I was feeling like quitting and I was feeling like, dude, what is the point of all this? I remembered why. None of this content, none of this social media, none of this service that I'm pouring into the world is about me. It's about everybody else, making everybody else better, and returning the favor that God has given me throughout my entire life. If you're standing here, listening to this video, sitting, watching this video, you have been favored. We all shouldn't have made it this far along, but we have. So I don't know what your situation is, but you have been favored. You just maybe forgotten. And I forgot. So when the hard time hit this morning, instead of getting in my feelings, I started searching for answers. And I found the lesson in the hard time. The lesson in the hard time was that this isn't about me, dipshit. Oh, poor Jeremiah is tired. Get over it. You're out here training, becoming the best version of you so that you can deliver that person to the world and you can show others the way. It ain't about you. So I don't care how you feel. Go back, finish this workout, crush it, do every step, go back and record the damn video, put it out there so that somebody else gets the message. Somebody else remembers that it's the why that pulls you through. I don't know what type of day you're stepping into, guys, but what you want is not strong enough to pull you towards the goal. Your why is. The stronger the why, the stronger the pull. I love you guys so much. Thank you for allowing me to do this video today. It helped me clear my soul, and it reminded me of my purpose here on earth. I love you guys all, and I'll see you in the next video. Conquer all.